Greeting, my name is Tommy the Keyblade Master, and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my final part in my Super Mario Bros. 3 Let's Play, so let's go and play Worlds 8 and go beat Bowser and save the princess. Alright, welcome to my final part in my Super Mario Bros. 3 Let's Play. We will now be jumping to World 8, which is the last stage in the game. Now, if you played through the game every level and get to level 7 and beat Ludwig von Koopa in that stage, you'll get a note from Bowser announcing that he's kidnapped the princess. In the advanced version, if you warp to World 8, you'll still see that note, just to let you know, that's what your mission is in World 8. However, in this version of the game, you'll be left clueless. But, it's a Mario game. What do you expect the ending's going to be? You save the world from a giant meteor? No, not in Mario. You usually rescue the princess. Oh, here we go. Alright, this is the final level, and we start off with a tank stage. Now, these next two stages are not optional. You will automatically enter them when you touch them. So you won't be able to use that cloud power-up that I picked up to get past these. Nor would I ever recommend that you do. They're fairly easy stages, although the boat one is a pain. Now, this one has a standard black background. I think it's kind of okay. It kind of really shows off these tanks okay, but I do enjoy the Super Mario All-Stars version, which had these volcanoes that were erupting in the background, and they were like setting the sky on fire, judging from the looks. Still, we were dealing with the NES, and the fact that this game rarely uses just simple background says something. Ooh, I was able to get down there much, much easier. Alright. And we're jumping around. Now, rocky wrenches, when you fight them in the airships, will keep respawning, and they respawn really fast. And this stage, though, feel free to stomp them. You get rid of them permanently in this one, so you don't have to worry about them respawning. However, in the next stage, that will no longer be true. They'll be back to respawning like rabbits. So, almost pointless to stomp on them there. And last tank. Ooh. Uh-oh. This is like the worst area to get stuck down here for some reason. Nintendo, bug report! Come on! There we go. Such a pain. Alright. Get the boomerang guy. Grab the item before time runs out. And on to the next area. The Battleship. Alright, we'll start off with the most useless item in the game. Well, second most useless next to that music box. Yeah, the frog suit's okay in water, except I personally think fire flowers, even if you are a little bit harder to navigate, are more useful in most of the water sections, because the frog suit can't attack in water. It just lets you swim around. Anyways, let's see if I can't swim underneath these ships. You can do this without using a frog suit, but you have to press A, and you have to be really, really careful. If you go too far down, you'll enter the kill box, and you'll lose a life. You also have to be careful, because if you don't manage to get below the ship like this, you'll get crunched in the corner too. So it's a bit of a tricky trip to do, but if you can, you'll get past this area real easily. There is just one hard part about doing it this way, and that's getting back up on the ship. Come on, there we go. Alright, I ain't scared of you. Uh-oh, started moving. Okay, there's nothing worse than letting these guys move when they're in their second form, because they'll either jump or fly at you. Luckily, that one was a jumper. The flyers are even a bigger pain to take care of. And we are now going to the very last area. Well, no. What I mean by that, never mind me. I'm having a day where I'm just BSing, I guess, saying random stuff. Going to the second area. The last area is probably what I was thinking. Anyways, this contains the hand traps. These next 3 stages are sort of optional. Let me tell you what I mean by that. You can choose whether or not you go into them by pressing A when you're over them. Unless you spring the trap. If you spring the trap like that and the hand comes out and grabs you, you have to play through the stage. So, you can walk over it, you can enter it if the hand doesn't come out, but if the hand decides to come out and grab you, you're going through it. Good news is there's a leaf. And... alright. Alright, see, it's optional whether I want to go in there. I can if I want to by pressing A. I hate flying fishies, but since I got the tail, I think I'll try to fly over them. Flew over all of you flying fishies. Long live Raccoon Mario. He's able to fly over fishies. Alright, now I'm going to show you in my bonus video, if I can dredge up the video footage again off my computer, me flying over this area using a regular tail and how you can do it. It's hard, but if you're good at the game, you can do it. However, if you're first timing it through, or if you're a beginner gamer, use a P-Wing. That's why we've been saving them. As you can see, this stage moves real fast, and you got a lot of rocky wrenches. I don't know if they exactly respawn too fast, but if they do, it's fine, because the game moves so fast here, they're often off the screen before they can respawn and throw more wrenches at you. But still, you know, it moves fast enough to really get you killed. It's hectic and hard to do without a wing, so I really recommend doing this stage with a wing. And we keep flying, and we keep flying, and we keep flying, and we keep flying. And down we go. Into this guy's lair. Yeah, see, like I said, this one flies. But I got him. Let him fly, because I got a wing and can just fly above him. Now that my P-Wing is used up, I'm just a regular raccoon again. Those only work for one stage, guys. Which kind of stinks. It would be kind of cool just to fly through the rest of the game. But I guess it would kind of make it a little bit too easy. Alright, there's a P-switch up on this stage, and I recommend flying up and getting it first thing, because it's worth a few one-ups. But let's see here if I can take off again. Alright, however, there is also this pipe right here that you want to reach too, because although those coins gave me a 1-up, this will give me another 3-up. Yeah. Nothing like getting some extra 1-ups from mushrooms. And yeah, this area is easier if you use that wing the first time. However, I recommend just trying the first time with Raccoon Mario if you use the P-Wing in the last stage, just to see if you can do it, and I screwed up. It's hard. Okay, now I'm back to small Mario. I have no grievances using this one again. Yeah. Oh, better go back. I still want that P-Way switch. Coins! Be like Wario before the game even existed. Or the character even existed. We're still a year or two out before Mario's first appearance in Super Mario Land 2. And he's kind of taken off to be his own character, although I think just judging from the way the game was made, he was meant to be just a one-title character, sort of a non-Bowser villain for Mario to fight in one stage. Anyways, we'll keep on flying, and that white flashes mean that I'm pretty much getting to the end of the stage. Grab a card. And we'll go to 8-2. Alright, if you want to make this stage real easy, you'll let yourself get dragged into this first sand pit. To go through the stage normally means you're going to meet Mr. Sun again. And this stage, unlike the last one, he's a pain because it's all hills and he's hard to avoid. Anyways, there's two paths there, left and right. They both lead to the same place in the end. The left path leads you to an area with a power-up in it, but since I'm got the raccoon tail anyways, we'll take the path that I chose so I can grab coins. So it's a choice between power-ups and coins, and we chose coins because we don't need a power-up, at least at the moment. If you think you need a power-up, go take the power-up room, but I only recommend doing that if you're small. You got a card. I don't care, because that's the last stage that I'll be getting a card from. Alright. You see this here? This is the area where I want you to use that cloud. But, since I'm crazy, I'm going to go through this castle and see if I can't beat it. This is my Achilles heel. This is the stage I do not like. Okay, let me explain it to you. This world works like this. There are two long hallways that interconnect through these doors. Doors. If you get stuck on one hallway, you want to enter a door and see if there's a path to going on further in the next one. But there's like just enemies galore, dead ends, doors that will lead you into traps that will get you killed. It's just not what I consider a fun stage at all. But, oh well. Let's see here. And, whoa. Go away from me, dry bones. Oh yeah, my favorite door to enter. You're automatically on a fast conveyor belt into lava. Who doesn't love to be on a conveyor belt that leads into lava? And then you get diagonal thwomps. Yay, diagonal thwomps and horizontal thwomps. Because regular thwomps weren't a big enough pain. Alright, we'll go into this one since it's a whoa! Yeah, they love to do that in this stage. Darn my lack of tail. Alright, let's see here. Ooh, P-switch. Oh, P-switch stops the conveyor belt, lets me run in. Let's see, does that lead into any place special? Well, it leads to the top there. Well, let's see here, get out of the way of the thwomp. A great P-switch. Yeah, I think this one leads to the exit. Or it leads to another fire flower. Or is this the exit? Yay! Keep ducked. Because we're fighting this guy on a conveyor belt. Oh, that was easy. Yay! I beat the castle. Normally I'd suggest using that cloud though. And I guess I should explain, when you activate that cloud, just go to a stage that you are trying to pass and then press in the direction you want to go afterwards. The cloud will disappear and Mario will move on. How that works. Unless it's a stage that you cannot skip, like I said, the next stage, which is this Battleship stage, and you can't pass that. Alright. Now the background in the Super Mario All-Stars is this like castle gate in the background, like you're on the sides of a gigantic fortress, which would make sense as you're so close to Bowser's front door, and this is like patrolling it. Anyways, obviously Mushroom Kingdom physics work differently than regular human, because those cannonballs would not kill you if they hit you at that speed. It might give you a good bruise, but they would definitely not harm you. Even if they smacked you in the face. And the bombs aren't very dangerous either, I guess, in real life. They're causing no damage to the wood that they're blowing up. Just a thought, unless that's very tough wood. Anyways, managed to get myself shrugged talking. But that's a, fairly tricky stage, but it's not the hardest stage in the game by far. I'll go in and we'll grab it, and guess what? We're at the entrance to Bowser's Castle. Now, I remember as a kid, I had owned this game for several months. I was still an amateur, and I do believe this might be the first Mario Brothers game I beat. I think I beat this before I beat the original one. And I remember seeing that huge castle and thinking, oh boy, I wonder what that is, not knowing, I had indeed reached the end of the game. Anyways, we are going invincible Tanooki Mario. Use that invincibility to get past those guys. Now, you don't want to run past that lift and get into that door. If you have to go into the door, it will restart the stage. That's what that door does. So don't go into it. And those candles right there, those act like boo diddlies as well. If you look away from them, they'll give chase. They're pretty easy. See if I can't get rid of one of these circly thingies. My Tanooki. There we go. A little helping hint if you land on something that you would normally die from stomping on. As a statue in a Tanooki suit, you have to transform into a statue. You'll defeat it. That includes Thwomps, Spinies, Koopas, without transforming them into their shells. So it's important to know how to use that statue right. Alright, now there are 3 different paths. There's this upper path right there. This leads to the harder fight with Bowser and harder path. It's a little bit shorter, but it's also a lot harder. We don't want to take that path. We are going down there. Oh, and that's a raccoon feather in that. I don't want it right now, but if you need it, do it. Now you see there's a door there. That's the bottom path. That path leads you right back to the beginning. You definitely don't want that path. Uh-oh. Go away, Thwomp. Go away. Go away. Alright. Got him. Not necessary to defeat that guy, but I like doing it. I mean... Alright, and into the door. Okay, the first guy here will fire lasers. The rest of them are safe. Raccoon tail and that power item box too, but I don't want to trade a Tanooki suit for a regular raccoon. There's a word for that. Stupid. Ah, how did that happen? Guess I didn't press down and B the right time. Lost my Tanooki. Wanted to transform into a statue. Yeah. Ah, shoot, 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 shoot. Alright. Good thing I got plenty of stars. I like starting the stage invincible so I don't have to deal with those lasers. Alright. I lost my Tanooki suit, so I won't be able to deal with these little... whatever they are. And I'll do this, and in case I didn't mention this last time, but if you want to know, you can slide through the wall just by ducking and jumping into that one up box. Yeah, when the game lets you do it, it's a bit of a pain. The reason why I recommend doing that if you're big is that it's not only gets you past those searchlights, you know, because you have to go back down those stairs and avoid those searchlight thingies again, but it also starts you up just a little bit higher, so you don't have to worry about landing on that bottom path that I talked about last time. Alright, well, I can't defeat you this time, Mr. Thwomp, but I can still get by you pretty easily. Like I said, just go in there and jump over Mr. Koopa's little flamethrower thingy. And hope that I don't get hit by fireballs again. Woo! In case you don't get the reference in the original Super Mario Brothers, whenever you got close to Bowser at the end of each world, he'd throw out fireballs similar to that. And that's making a point. You're getting close to something, because you have to dodge fireballs. Anyways, how do you beat this guy? Well, you can fireball him if you manage to get here with fireballs. I think you have to bring them in from the outside using the power-up window, though. And he takes several. He's hard to beat with fireballs. Your most common basic method, though, is to get him to punch through the floor. Also, there is an item that I did not get because I did not go through World 6 or 7 where it's located, called the Hammer Suit, which can defeat him in 2. But your most basic way is like that. Just make him break through the floor. And then you'll have a nice fall and a nice trip. Or what? No, wait. He'll have a nice trip and you'll see him next fall. Alright. Now, this is, to me, the worst ending in a Mario game. Someone in... Sorry about that. But someone in 1990 at Nintendo of America thought it would be funny to troll players with this ending. Thank you, but our princess is in another castle. Just kidding. Ha ha ha. Bye bye. Oh well, at least she wasn't giving you the finger like Toad was in the original game. Oh well. Anyways, the rest of this game, and I'm going to be mean and do this so you don't see it, but the rest of them's just showing you little flashcards of the worlds you went through and their names. And in this one, it's pretty simple. There's grassland, there's desert land, waterland, giant land. They're all lands. In the All-Star version, in the original Japanese, they were a little bit more cleverly named. Skyland is called the Sky, and then Pipeland was Pipe Maze, and Darkland was Castle of Koopa. So they changed it. Just thought I'd mention that. Anyways, after you get through this little credit scene, if you want, you can press start, and you'll start a second quest to this, which restarts the game and just fills your item slots with P-Wings. Making it a little bit harder than you might think, because you don't have any more items for warp whistles or any other items that you might need unless you want to start exhausting P-Wings like nobody's business. So, just thought I'd bring that up. Anyways, this ends my Super Mario Bros. 3 Let's Play. If you have any comments, please leave them below. And I appreciate anybody who wishes to subscribe. Just click that button. This is Tommy the Keyblade Master, signing out. It's not the end of this Let's Play entirely, though. There is, of course, the bonus video most people make. I'm going to do some outtakes from some of my failed Let's Plays where I did a few things different, as well as talk about some tricks and a few differences between the All-Stars and Super Mario Bros. 3 original NES versions. There's not too many differences as far as gameplay in this one between the two versions. Most of it's just graphical. But there's one big one that I kind of like to talk about because it's a little bit of a hidden Easter egg, and it has to do with nerfing the Hammer Brothers suit. So I will see you next time on my next video. Tommy the Keyblade Master signing out.